News.
That breaking news that we learned just minutes ago, who's taking over CapMetro? She's Linda Watson, rather. Former CEO of the Central Florida Regional Transportation Authority.
Okay, here we go. Now, we've been following these developments in CapMetro's leadership change since former CEO Fred Gilliam retired abruptly in October of last year. Now, 8 months later, the board has finally chosen the replacement. Let's go to Reagan Hackelman, just stepped out of the board's meeting in East Austin with more on Watson's background. Reagan?
Well, Sally and Chris, that's right. The CapMetro Board of Directors just made it official. They have picked Linda Watson to be the next CEO of the Troubled Transit Agency, and they just said that it was her experience and track record that set her aside. Now, it took them about an hour when they actually met behind closed doors for about an hour, and that's when they picked Watson. They said they called and left her a voicemail, but actually have not talked to her about this. Now, some quick background on Watson. She is currently the CEO of the Central Florida's transit agency, which is known as Lennox. Before her tenure in Florida, Watson worked for transit agencies. She was the manager of the one in Corpus Christi and the one in Dallas. Now, Watson tells us, now Watson will have a lot to deal with when she takes over CapMetro. A recent report released by the state says the agency needs a major overhaul when it comes to its finances.
There's not one specific thing, I think, that I feel like the new CEO needs to come in and address immediately, but they do need to come in and be ready to get to work right away.
Now, Sally and Chris, technically this is not finalized yet. They actually have to negotiate a contract with Watson. We're told that should start any day now, and they're hoping to get her in office as soon as they can, and there is no word right now on how much she'll be making, but we do know that the former CEO was making about $250,000 a year. Now, coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll actually talk to some of the people who drive the buses to see what they think about their new CEO. Reporting live from East Austin, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN Austin News.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Reagan, thank you so much for that report.